Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. So the Toronto Blue Jays are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
First pitch coming your way next. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Bryce Elder. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Left fielder,
ready to go? Nathan Lucas. Getting ready to hit.
Middle outside.
And with that, we're underway in Atlanta.
Slider. Middle outside.
That's in there. That's strike 2.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Slider. Low inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to
Four-seam
offer
fastball.
at it.
High inside.
There's a swing and a drive. On its way. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Slider. Middle outside.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Good job to fight that one.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 0-2.
Sinker.
Nobody on,
Low
nobody
inside.
out with a run in here in the third and final game of the series.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away. Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Low outside.
On the ground, and it stays fair.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's the rookie third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. Okamoto matched a homer in his last game.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Check swing called strike. And it's
Four-seam
0-2.
fastball.
Cold night like
High
tonight,
outside.
last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Sinker.
Guerrero gets his
Low
lead at
inside.
first with nobody out.
Sinker. Middle inside.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Circle change. Low inside.
Here's the 0-2. Out towards right center field. Albies under this one. One away.
Batting fourth, right
Let's take a
fielder,
look at the
George
lineup for the Blue
Springer.
Jays. In the sixth spot for them in this one, Alejandro Kirk.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in
Four-seam
that
fastball.
opposing pitcher. We'll see
Low
what kind
outside.
of impact he has in this one.
No, that's out.
Slider. Middle center.
The 1-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Batting fifth,
Good
the
start for him to
designated
this
hitter,
ball game tonight.
Addison
And I always talk about it.
Barker.
Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the
Sinker.
potential of having a big night.
Low inside.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Addison Barger. Foul ball there.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Slider.
One out.
Middle
Runners at
outside.
first and second. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Gone. And to the deepest part of the park. A three-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. Up for a second, he brought it back
Circle
out there
change.
too. Gave it a
Low
great
inside.
effort, but yeah, those plays are so tough to pull off. And I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Missed with a
No,
changeup. Ball one.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way
Sinker.
to shake things off
Middle
and give your
outside.
team some length and put up some zeros.
Hook!
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Late with the swing there.
Slider. Middle outside.
Got him swinging.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the
Sinker.
zone, and then also
Low
being a little
outside.
bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Ernie Clement in the box now. No balls and a strike. Clement with a homer in his
Slider.
last game.
Low middle.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
Slider. Middle outside.
The 0-2.
That's a ball.
Slider. Low outside.
Elder fires.
Outside, ball.
Slider. Low outside.
Two-two now. Got him looking for the carry. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. The 2-round trippers in this inning, the long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the show South. We go to the bottom of the first, and towing the slab, Jose Soriano. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
The 1-0.
Ball.
And another
that's
ball.
out.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II, hitting a ton of homers this year. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw, save!
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one 1 run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Man at second. And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Springer gets under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Batting third, catcher.
Let's take a look
Ray
at our
Owen.
lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Ozzie Albies.
Just really solid numbers. He's coming off of a month where he hit over 350. So when you talk about solid at bats, taking the walks, driving in some runs, he's doing it all right now.
Up the middle. Clemente to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, got that run in.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Olson working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting fifth, third
We've all seen the
baseman,
defensive shift make a big
Austin
difference in
Riley.
defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Just one in the air right field. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. A run, a hit, and a man left. End of the first from Truist Park. The Jays are out in front 4-1. On now to the
Leading
top
off
half of
for
inning number
Toronto,
2.
center
And now for the
fielder,
Jays,
Jesus
Jesus Sanchez.
He's got pop, which is a
Slider.
little sneaky
Middle
because
outside.
he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
This one in the air, center field. One down.
Batting ninth, shortstop Andres Jimenez.
Slider. Middle inside.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder Nathan
Back to the
Lucas.
leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now the left fielder, Nathan
Sinker.
Lucas.
Low
1 for
middle.
1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
The
High
strong
five.
second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen
Sinker.
quite as early.
Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play.
Sinker. Low outside.
The 0-2.
See if
No,
you
that
can go
missed. That's a
upstairs a
ball.
little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to
Slider.
count 1-2.
Low inside.
Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Just
Ball.
off the inside corner. Ball 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting
Slider.
zone with 2 strikes
Middle
here. I
outside.
love it.
And now 2-2. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
Sinker. Low inside.
To third. Riley fires to first. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Braves 1. Bottom half of inning
Leading
number
off
2.
for the Braves,
So now to the plate for
shortstop,
Atlanta. Mauricio Dubon.
Ball. Yeehaw.
Soriano, a 6'3 righty, 220 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. This one in the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Goes down looking.
Batting 7, second baseman Ozzie Albies.
That's through there for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 8, left fielder Mike Yastrzemski.
2 outs, base is empty. Mike Yastrzemski, the second MLB Yaz, steps in. And first offering is fouled off. That one
Ball.
missed. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That was the emergency hack right there.
Gets a piece and stays alive. One, two now. Ground ball right side.
Foul!
And that's just foul. Here's a 1-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Out to short, Jimenez. And that ends the inning. And the Braves go down quietly, and they trail it 4-1. Welcome back.
Leading
Let's
off
take a
for
look
the
at how
Blue
the
Jays,
series has played
first
out so
baseman,
far.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Slider. Low outside.
And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the
Sinker.
ball in this game, and the
Low
numbers back
inside.
that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Slider. Low outside.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground, right side. Albies over to first in time. Leadoff
Up
man
next
retired here
for
in the
Blue
third.
Jays, third baseman Kazuma Okamoto.
Slider. Middle outside.
This one popped up right side. Olsen. And a couple of quick outs. And here's a look
Up
at how
next
he's
for
using
the
his
Blue
pitches in
Jays,
this one.
Right fielder George Springer.
Now George Springer at the plate. Springer, who statistically has turned out to be one of the greatest postseason performers
Slider.
of all
Low
time
outside.
when you look at his OPS in playoff games. And first offering is fouled off.
Slider. Middle outside.
2 down, nobody on. Into center and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated
Slider.
hitter Addison
Middle inside.
Barker.
Now quick throw to first.
Hey,
And Springer's
you
in there
beat the throw.
safely.
Sinker. Low outside.
Ball low.
Slider. Middle inside.
The 1-0. Pulls that one foul.
Circle change. Low outside.
On a strike. The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Alejandro
Slider.
Alejandro Kirk
Middle
next up
outside.
for the Blue Jays. His first at bat was a strikeout.
That missed. That's a ball.
Circle change. Low middle.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes Springer around third. He'll score. It's 5-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an
For the
RBI.
Blue Jays,
Just kept it
second
simple.
baseman,
Played Pepper with the
Ernie
middle of
Clement.
the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Circle change. Low middle.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound.
Slider. Low outside.
The breaking
Nope,
ball
that's
misses
outside. Ball.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter.
Sinker.
Might be a good time
Low
for
inside.
somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and the lead is up to 5. Yastrzemski hustles it back in. Runner holds at third, so just one
Up next
across on the
for the
play.
Blue Jays,
Not sure if too many people have been paying
Jesus
attention to it quite yet,
Sanchez.
Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is
Slider.
when it's clear it's
Middle
no
inside.
fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Sanchez in the box now. Takes strike one.
Sinker. Low outside.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Struck him out looking. They limit the damage here. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Braves 1. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Tap foul at the plate. And the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Ball.
The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter
Up
that you're
next
looking for on the
for the
mound.
Braves,
Really nice pitch
right
right there.
fielder,
Had him out in front
Ronald
over the top. I'm
Acuna
sure the batter was thinking he was
Jr.
getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Out towards right center field. Springer in position. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder.
Now, Michael Harris the second. He's 0 for 1. That one hammered center field. That's back. Pulls it into the warning track. Offense held in check there. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Braves 1.
Now pitching for
Here
the
comes
Braves.
a new arm for the Braves.
Number
Spencer
56.
Schwellenbach.
Spencer.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they
Leading
can
off
get
for
it.
the Blue Jays, shortstop Andres.
4-seam
Jimenez.
fastball. High outside.
Fouled off left side.
Slider. Middle outside.
And a slider in there for a strike.
Well, a good
4-seam
slider from an
fastball.
opposite-handed
High
pitcher
inside.
has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
The 0-2. And they'll do it again.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look
Splitter.
up. Now
Low
go
outside.
back exactly where you want to go.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Olson takes it himself. That's the first out in the top
Up
of the
next
4th.
for the Blue Jays, left fielder Nathan Lucas.
Cutter. High outside.
That one's in there. Strike 1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for
Curveball.
tracking and timing.
Low
Some
inside.
good hitters will do that.
Nice curveball for a strike.
Slider. Middle inside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Up
Man, that
next
slider
for the
bearing
Blue
in your
Jays,
hands
first
like that, it's
baseman,
just so tough to
Vladimir
fight off. It's
Guerrero.
kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly
4-seam
executed
fastball.
out there on the mound.
High outside.
Guerrero
Hiya.
in the box again. Takes a strike.
Slider. Middle outside.
Out to short. Throw on to Olson, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Braves 1. Bottom of the 4th.
Leading
Now
off
it's the
for
Atlantic
Braves,
catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Drake Baldwin.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Line to left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that ball into the hitting zone early on in the swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Center, that's well struck. That one carrying. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. Matt Olson goes deep. Homer number 25 of the year, and they close the gap. It's 6-3.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Well, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. He saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
So here's Riley now. Fly to right his first time. That one drilled left field. That's back there. Goodbye, home run. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they're chipping away. It's 6-4.
Wasted no time in that at bat. Swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up the ball club.
And right.
Drive base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumping, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. On the ground, right side. To Jimenez. And 2. What a play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Chopper right side. Clement flips it. Nicely done for the out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Okamoto was again named Rookie of the Month. Clearly a cut above the rest of the rookie class.
Cutter. High outside.
It's not always the case, but if you win Rookie of the Month more than once, you've got a great shot at taking home Rookie of the Year honors after the season. What a year he's had.
1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder George Springer.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Pitch misses
That's the
there.
ball.
And that's ball 1. Springer in his 13th
Four-seam
season,
fastball.
a member of the
Low
1,000
inside.
hit club. He's been on a terrific run at the plate. hitting over .350 in his last 10.
Wood!
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
High fly ball, right field. Acuna takes it in for the out. 2 away now.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated
Addison
hitter,
Barger
Addison
will hit
Barger.
next. He's already homered here in this one.
Slider. Middle inside.
That's inside.
That missed. That's a ball.
And that's ball 1.
Splitter. Low outside.
Two
Four-seam
down,
fastball.
nobody on.
High
We're at the top of the
outside.
5th. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Slider. Middle inside.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. Blue Jays go down in order. They still lead it though 6-4. Bottom of the inning. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana.
And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. This to center field. Sanchez makes the grab on the run.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and you saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop to first, and they get the out. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it here 6-4. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Alejandro Kirk
Leading off
now
for
at the plate.
Toronto, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Curveball. Middle outside.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things
Curveball.
more challenging on the
Middle
defensive
outside.
side. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
Slider. Low outside.
The 0-2. Got him game. And he's registered
Up
3
next
Ks
for
in
the
this
Blue
one.
Jays, second baseman Ernie Clement.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
On the ground, right side, Albies. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
All those numbers mean this offense is really
Up
making the
next
defense
for the
work
Blue
by just
Jays,
putting the ball
center
into
fielder,
play.
Jesus
Anything can happen at that point.
2 down, base is empty. Stepping in,
Four-seam
Jesus
fastball.
Sanchez.
Low inside.
Hey, ha!
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
The 0-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Curveball. Low middle.
2 down, nobody on. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're up 6-4. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's check
off
out the
for
latest
Braves,
news from around the league.
catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Makes the grab, 1 away.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Olsen.
The Jays up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's a 1-1. That one ripped right center field. Sanchez going back on it. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Here is Austin Riley. He's already homered in this game. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
That's in for a strike. And on second, 2 down. That's ripped into the outfield. Down the line, and it's foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Up the middle, Jimenez. Throws to first in time, and that's the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, and the score remains 6-4. Top of inning number 7, and now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez.
Curveball. Low middle.
That one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
0-1. And
Strike
that clips the inside corner.
Curveball. Low middle.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the third inning.
I'd say a mistake
next
pitch
for
in
the
an
Blue
0-2
Jays,
count.
left
Too
fielder,
good of a pitch to
Nathan
hit
Lopez.
right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
And that one fouled off.
Four-seam
Jimenez
fastball.
on at
High
first.
inside.
Nobody out. Fought off foul.
Curveball. Low middle.
0-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's
For the
4
Blue Jays, first
strikeouts.
baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
One out man at first. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 3.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Ball.
Splitter. Low middle. Slider. Middle outside.
And the 1-0. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Slider. Low outside.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Yastrzemski settles under it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Quick toss to first,
No, he
and
beat
he's
it,
back
he
in
beat
on
it.
a dive.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That
Yeah.
one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Middle outside.
Quick move to first.
Hey,
Jimenez
he beat it
dives
up.
back in safely.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Stays alive.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good
Slider.
pass at the ball.
Middle outside.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms
Four-seam
extended. He likes the
fastball.
ball away
High
from him a
inside.
little bit. Just not able to square it up.
And a swing and a miss. Deal with a fastball. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Braves 4.
Now pitching for Toronto.
We're back in a new pitcher
number
here to start the
54,
bottom of the 7th. Brendan Little.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's one away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And a foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Mason Fluhart, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Varland, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Liner snagged it first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He's been a great free agent sign.
That's inside. Ball. Hey! That's a ball.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That is the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 8th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Braves 4.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Braves.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Raisel Iglesias.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Leading off for Toronto, right fielder George Springer.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Foul ball.
Circle change. Low inside.
And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Just
Nope.
misses
Ball.
with that one.
Sinker. Middle inside. Slider. Low outside.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Up with it, fires the first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Kind of marked that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panic on and throw into right field.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Addison Barger. He's done some damage, launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Oh, the 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike
Low
for a
inside.
hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And it's fouled away.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Sinker. Low middle.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Ball. That's high.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Just
Ball.
missed.
Outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing
Sinker.
the ball out of the pitcher's
Low
hand
outside.
really well right now.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Circle change. Middle outside.
And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him as a hitter. You feel
Four-seam
pretty
fastball.
confident that you're
Middle
seeing
inside.
different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 7-4.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Circle change. Low outside.
And there's a foul ball.
Sinker. Low inside.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Four-seam
Iglesias, in his
fastball.
12th season, 36 years old, he joined the team as a free agent.
Really good
ball.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Slider.
One out, bases
Middle
empty, and a
outside.
run in, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow down, but 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Two outs, bases
Slider.
empty.
Low
Ernie
outside.
Clement digs in now.
Hut.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Here comes the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Two down, nobody on. Struck him out swinging. That pays his third of the game. Toronto extends the lead on the solo shot. It's now a 7-4 ball game. This is Braves baseball on the show South. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the 8th.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Oh, 1 down. And a foul ball. Time call. On the ground, out to short. And it gets by him.
Up next for the Braves.
Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Harris the second. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. First pitch swinging.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The 0-1. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on that line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. They want Keston here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. You can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Now Olsen stepping to the plate in a big spot now. And ball 1. The Braves with the go-ahead run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third.
He's in there. He's dead.
The run scores. It's 7-5.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing the cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me.
Chopped left side, and that chance handled. Off balance beat. There's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning.
Well, we can never overstate it. The pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Now pitching for the
We're back.
Braves.
It's the top of the
Number
9th, and there's a new
52,
pitcher on the mound. Dylan Lee. On for his 20th appearance of the year. Here's the center
Leading off
fielder,
for the Blue
Jesus
Jays.
Sanchez.
Center fielder,
0 for
Jesus
3 in this
Slider.
one.
Low middle. Slider. Low outside.
To the right side, Olsen steps on the bag. Now one gone in the 9th.
Up next For the Blue Jays, shortstop Andres Jimenez.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Slider. Low outside.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
This to third. Riley slings to first. Two quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
Nathan Lucas.
Back to the top of the order now. Nathan Lucas, the next to hit.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And first offering is fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get in the swing mode. This is a good time to expand the
Four-seam
zone.
fastball.
Throw something maybe down
Low
to the dirt.
outside.
Two down, nobody on. Cut on and miss, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They're still up 7-5.
Now pitching for Toronto.
Back now, and on the
number
mound, the
71,
closer, Tyler Rogers.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Leading off for the Braves, shortstop Mauricio Dubon.
Drilled out towards left center field. Sanchez makes a nice grab and a full sprint. One pitch and one out.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Outside low, ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. He swings and fouls one off. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to Guerrero. Braves down to their final out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So they're down to their final out. Now here is Mike Yastrzemski. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a foul straight back. One strike away. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center, and it drops in. And run to the plate.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
That one fouled off. The tying run at the plate. On the ground to first. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Runner holds up at second. Two aboard now.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Really important back coming up now.
Right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Substitution being made at first. Coming on to pinch run for Atlanta, Lane Thomas. Getting some more speed on the bases. Big spot here, bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out. Now a chance for Ronald Acuna Jr. Ripped, but it curls foul. On, 2 outs. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. Here comes the runner. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. Well, there he doesn't try to do too much.
What a stop. Goes to second with it, and what a play. Ball game.
Well, it's a tough loss with the tying run at third, trying to get it in. Could have perhaps tied up this ball game. Would have been pretty difficult to get that run all the way around from first base. But this comes down to being able to put the ball in play, hitting in situations they just weren't able to do it in this one.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.